Hello there, collective. Welcome to the live. We'll be having a general reading here for the collective to check into the energetic confluence here and to see what is that you need to know for your highest and greatest good here. Alright, sure. The runes have been in action the whole day. Let me tap into the Rider-Waite. I'm going to use the Rider-Waite for this. Okay, maybe not the Rider-Waite. Let us see here what we have here for the collective. Good evening to me. Welcome to the live. Spirit, help us get clear, concise messages here for the collective. I'm just going to do a speed read. Decisions. Good evening, MJ. Good evening, Z. Alright. Dumela Sisi. Poor Sisi. Thank you so much, everybody, for the likes and the shares and the follows and the gifts. Second card out. Ooh, okay. This is going to be an interesting reading. MJ. Interesting reading here coming on here. I'm hearing a victory lap. Victory lap. Yep. Interesting. That's how the cards are falling out. 8 of Wands. The Judgment. Knight of Pentacles. To the Tower. Interesting. Good afternoon, Hope. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the live. Thank you so much for joining me. My dogs are making a hell of a noise outside. Please don't mind them. They must be chasing squirrels or something. Alright, good afternoon, collective. Let us fix this. Let us see here what we have in the energetic confluence here for the collective and today's tarot card reading. Alright, thank you so much, everybody, for the likes and the shares and the follows and the gifts. You guys are always amazing. Always amazing. Okay, so let's start off here and see what we have here. In the recent past here, Spirit is showing me Dumela Ntabi saying. Spirit is showing me here that there was a decision here that you had to make. A very difficult decision where you were requested here to weigh your options. Alright, there's an aspect here where there could have been an avoidance. There's a lot of avoidance within this decision making here within your energetic conference collective, and some of you may feel that you are backed up between a rock and a hard place at this present moment in time. You may feel that what Spirit is requesting of you to do is a bit much, but Spirit is saying here you just need to take your time to just think about this decision, because you not making a decision is causing stagnation, and Spirit does not like stagnation. Thank you so much, everybody, for the likes and the shares and the follows and the gifts, meaning that if a choice is not made by you here, collective, then Spirit will definitely thank you so much, Hope, on disturb, but it's a good distraction. I love that. Spirit is saying that they'll definitely make choices for you whether you like it or not, because you're in a karmic cycle that you've been perpetually going around and round in circles for some time now. Some of you, it's been some years now. You've been with, it's giving the energetic confluence, the same person in different bodies, or some of you have been with the very same person for a very prolonged period of time. Most of you know that this is a karmic cycle here that you've been in at this present moment in time, and a change is needed, an inevitable change that is needed here, because there are too many ups and downs. Dumela Batsi, always good to have you. It's too many ups and downs. This relationship is unpredictable here. At this stage, you may feel that it's actually drawing more bad luck towards you. You may feel that it's making you act out of character. Toggles are precious. It may make you feel that you're acting out of character. here and there, and you want to have this Four of Wands here. Good evening, Leo. I'm not taking any questions at the moment. I'm doing a collective reading for the collective. Thank you so much, everybody. Togoza Stone, always good to have you here, my good sir. Kehlala. So spirit is almost putting your destiny here. Spirit is saying that you're putting your destiny on the line. Good afternoon there to Lutando. Spirit is saying if you don't make this decision, it is affecting your destiny and the trajectory of your life where it should be going. Overall, in is this toxic energies or the toxic energies that are currently in your life that require of you to create a distance between you and them. Alright, and as I say that, a lot of you are aware of what I'm talking about. Togoza to Tembisile. Togoza Lutando. So there's this toxic energy that's in and around the collective. The decision needs to be made. Some of you it's a person, for some of you it's a place, for some of you it's a thing, for some of you it's addictions, for some of you it's your vices, for some of you it's quite a lot, Togoza Vuyi. And Spirit is saying here that you've received clarity on exactly what Spirit wants you to let go of. Okay, I'll make an example here with the devil, for instance. If you are now leaning too much on your vices here, Spirit has almost shown you a futuristic snapshot of what trajectory you're going to end up in and what impact it's going to have on this relationship that you're trying to call in from the universe. All right? And Togoza Zotile. Okay. We always have these people that like attention, and I don't understand why they don't find another place to play around. Anyway, let's go. Good day there, Simbi. Just had to deal with a bit of a nuisance there. Alright, guys, so we do have here this energetic confluence here that is of the devil here, and Spirit is saying here you need to work very hard to clean up house. Most of the collective here, some of the collective here, are leaning on your vices here, this destructive behavior here, this addictive behavior, this codependency, this toxicity, this attachment, focusing and functioning from your shadow self. Good evening there to Maidu and to me. Hello there to Trisha. Hello there, Simbi. Togozamdomdala. Alright. So these are the things here that Spirit is shining a light on at this present moment in time, and it's saying that if you don't put control or take control of this situation is going to control you. Alright? And you must know from the get-go that this situation, this devil that is in your life, is here to create a distraction, meaning that you should be focused on something else at this divine moment in time. There's something very magical about this time here that we're in. Let's leave Indaba Venus retrograde and Mercury retrograde and Pluto being in retrograde. The other planets are moving direct, and once you have planets like Jupiter going straight and being in conjunct and being direct as well, it means that your opportunity for your finances improve dramatically. So this is the time, especially for the divine feminine, which is the collective that I read for, to be in the divine masculine energy. You know, you're going to say, how umkhulu, did you not just say divine feminine? Ma so khuluma divine masculine manje kwenzakalani? The divine masculine energy here is an energy that is needed for you to be able to tap into your wheel of fortune, le mali le, that you're looking for. All right. Remember, divine feminine energy attracts. You were in your divine energy for a very long time. You were able to attract a certain amount of money, but you weren't able to amass wealth. With the divine masculine energy, by nature and its divine divinity, it allows you to amass wealth. That is why you need to be in your divine masculine energetic confluence here. And as you would hear in the Smith card, is that imali is always in the paternal aspect or your paternal side of the family there. So if the family bonds aren't too good paternally, you really need to make sure that you create at least a conducive back and forth or rapport with the family. You don't really have to be in love with them, but allow for means of communication to be there. This is a message that's coming outside of the tarot. Togoza Meki, thank you so much. Lucia. Alright, not answering any questions now, precious, but I'll answer at the end. Short one, it's just too long to answer a retrograde. I can't answer it in the specific time that I have right now. So let's move on here to this particular reading here. Spirit is then clearly saying here that for most of you that are here, you understand that if you continue with your vices, if you continue with this old cycle, if you continue with this old way, that's not serving you, that's not serving your highest, greatest good. Fundamentally, you'll be giving up your fortune that is destined for you here. That's the long and the short of it. You're currently healing very beautifully. We see you here moving very diligently. Alright, in terms of the plans that you have presently and in the near future, and judgment will be called here. There's a project here that you've been working on, and there's a plan that you've been almost it's like it's simmering, you've been simmering this pot for some time. It's like a slow cooker, and Spirit is saying it's getting ready. With this tower here, this is a tower in the good stuff, because we see you moving onto calmer waters, and there's a new opportunity here that is coming here from Spirit. Let's clarify this Two of Swords here, please. Togoza Tank, always good to have you here. Thank you so much, everybody, for the likes and the shares and the follows and the gifts. Absolutely. So Spirit is saying here, whoever we're talking about here, this person, firstly, you gave a second chance. All right. This person in the past, what they're doing now would not be, it's nothing new. This person put you in a third-party situation, or you may have entered willingly into a third-party situation. I don't think so, but at this stage, this is a decision that was put before you here. There was a situation here that came in very abruptly. Marcos, this could have been somebody that you speak to, and not too much. Shoo baby. Welcome, Shoo. I didn't see you there. So this particular person here came in right after you ended things with someone else. All right. You were in a heartbreak. It seems like you were friends or someone that you're talking to. There was no intimacy with this particular person, but this person comes in. Togoza to Lina, Togoza Shushu. This person came in, I'm almost hearing like a thief in the night, and for some of you, this person could have literally come in the night, Ngambela, or early hours of the morning when this person came into your life, and you were in between making a decision here. You could have been dealing with the air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, which you cut out of your life here, all right, and right after cutting that person out, there was this something that formed here, this Three of Cups here, something formed here, and formed very quickly, and as quickly as it formed, as quickly as it ended as well. Togoza bongi, togoza zenhlonipho, togoza tunceka. Always good to have you here. And this was a karmic cycle here, and this is why Spirit is saying that this is why this came to an end, because it was definitely what we would call a karmic cycle. Let's clarify why the Wheel of Fortune is here. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here, Spirit, please? Thank you so much, everybody, for the likes and the shares and the follows and the gifts. Two of Wands, a decision here. A decision needs to be made here, collective. Alright, Spirit is saying here quite clearly, there's something that you've been waiting for a very long time. Togoza Badzi, thank you so much for the gifts. Wow, I truly appreciate it. Thank you so much, everybody. Alright, there's something here that you've been waiting for. And Spirit is saying it's actually on the other side of the Wheel of Fortune, meaning that you really need to close out the cycle, because for some of you, even though you've did cut out this person, there has been an ending. I do see an ending here with this particular person. There's still either you holding on to their energetic confluence, or It's vice versa there. And Spirit is saying what's hanging into balance here are these new opportunities. Spirit wants to give you this financial opportunity, this new Ace of Pentacles, and this new Ace of Cups that you deserve, where you won't be put in a third-party situation, where you won't be put at the back foot as the back burner, where you won't feel like a rug, where you won't feel like you're unimportant, that you won't feel that you need to exert yourself and pull so much off yourself and carry all the weight in the relationship. You're actually attracting somebody who's going to have a reciprocation of love here in the near future here. But this only happens if you're able to detach from the past here and leave the past in the past. Because as you can see here, where there's the wheel of fortune, my Sheliso, it speaks or signifies either the beginning of a cycle, actually the end of one cycle, only to enter into a new cycle of life. All right, over and above all, in its nature, you'll see there that this is a karmic life cycle. So if you see the wheel of fortune in any tarot reading, you automatically know that, okay, if it's your reading, you're definitely dealing with a karmic cycle here, or somebody here who's here to teach you a lesson, someone here who's here for a reason, someone here who's here for a season. All right, and once they've fulfilled their purpose, it's time for them to move. All right, once they fulfill this purpose in their life, it becomes very much important that they move. So Spirit is saying here, there's something that you've been waiting for. And they are waiting for you to bless it. They're saying that your ships are coming in. What you've been praying for, we've heard. All right. There has been this preparation, this progress, this foresight, this enterprise, this activity, this expansion, some of you have overseas opportunities here, Togoza Mazwane, and most of you want to move forward, and Spirit is saying these opportunities are here. Some of you are moving overseas, some of you are getting new jobs, some of you are getting better paying jobs here. And among the better paying jobs, I'm almost seeing different currencies as well. Meaning that whether you are overseas or whether you're here locally in the country, I do see a significant jump in terms of your income and improving, provided that you are working in tandem with Spirit and meeting Spirit halfway. Because Spirit is almost saying here, they're tired of repeating this message here, because here's your destiny. This is what you guys have been praying for. You're saying that you want to attract this celebration, this joy, this harmony, this engagement, this home, these reunions that are reciprocal here. You want this community love. You want to be, you want happiness. You want this creativity, this freedom, and this marriage here. But you need to make this decision here, collective. Some of you have not made this decision unreservedly, and you're going to be tested. If 14 zakamatsha ngeke zishaye nonke ningakatholi a return, some form of communication from an ex. That one, I can even bet on it, that one. If 14 zakamatsha ngeke zishaye ningakatholi some form of communication from an ex that you haven't been speaking to. And lo muntu lo masekafika, you must know ukuthi izinto zakho nazo sezi-ready. And they're going to create a distraction to distract you from the goal. Beba kuphi sonke lesikhathi? You need to ask yourself that question. Beba kuphi sonke lesikhathi? That's the $1 million question. If they were afraid, bebathuswa yini? Yini manje ngasabathuswe banesibindi ukuthi manje they can engage with you? Oh, Mackie, don't forget, we don't do Christ as Kali. Apparently it blocks the live, my angel. All right. So this is the question that you need to ask yourself, and the decision that you have to make here is that, are you choosing yourself? All right, there's the world. The Spirit is saying the world is your oyster. The world is in your hands. So you need to sacrifice this old life, these old habits, this old way of seeing things. Yes, it worked for you, but it's no longer serving you here. It's no longer serving you. You're no longer that person, collective. You've ascended so much. You've done so much work on yourself. Togoza monde. Togoza. Let's clarify this Four of Wands. Yeah. Look, Spirit is saying that you're going to be very much challenged with this person coming back. And you're gonna need to be very strategic, because first and foremost, out of the bat, they're still gonna be the same. All right, Seven of Swords energetic confluence. This person is still going to betray you. They're going to be deceptive. They're going to thieve. They're going to be dishonest. They're going to try to get away with something. They're going to try to act strategically, very much so, with a lot of trickery and fraud here. Togoza Beverly Q. Togoza there to Moira. Always good to have you. All right, because they're keeping their options open. They're coming to you now. But they still keep their options open here at the bottom of the deck with the Seven of Cups here. All right, and they're saying they're keeping their options open here because they don't believe that you will believe what they have to say to you, and correctly so, because they've messed up in the past. Why should you give them the benefit of the doubt? All right, they can see that you're trying to move on to calmer waters here with the Six of Wands, and they're suspecting that there could be somebody new in your life. So they are quite, there's this daunting energy that they have in and around them in terms of approaching you. So for some of them, if they don't approach you here, Kwashai 15 Zagamach, just know they just didn't have the courage to approach you. All right, but the energy of retrograde, the energy of past people coming in will really intensify. They will not be able to withstand that energy. I don't care who they are. So if you've blocked them, they won't contact you. But if you do have open lines of communications, those people will definitely be in contact with you somewhere from E14 Zagamach moving forward. And some of them have already started contacting you, some of you collective. So in terms of the Ace of Swords, some of you may have discovered some truth within the workplace, that maybe they're busy with somebody in the workplace. There could have been some revelation in terms of secrets that they're keeping here. And also there's this revelation of understanding that this is a serious soul tie. Good evening there, Shazil. I am well there to Christina, the goddess of love. Oh, love that name. Love that name. They understand here that, you guys share a very particular soul connection between the two of you. They can't resist it here. They understand there's this familiarity towards you. There's this thing of nostalgia. You feel like home to this person. And as much as this person ran away from you and decided to be the runner, yeah. They knew the minute that they laid with you, this is what I'm hearing from Spirit, they knew from the minute they laid with you that you were the person that they're supposed to choose, and unfortunately they didn't choose it. And this could be attributed to so many things that they have been sharing in the recent past: fear, anxiety, past experience, unhealed traumas, all of that jazz. We'll take it, because that's what they're saying. Spirit, clarify the devil here. Clarify the devil here. This person, collective, what I'm hearing is they stimulate your shadow aspect a lot in the current energetic conference that they're engaging you with here. Right, meaning that you may be leaning on a lot of vices when you're with this person. You may feel this aspect of attachment. You may feel that you're being tempted. You're doing a lot of destructive behavior when you are with this particular person here. Energies that you don't do normally if you're not with this particular person here. It's telling me that they are almost altering your mantle here. So this codependency here, this toxicity here, and as much as you guys, I see you really being yourselves here, but it's money too. It looks like the blind are leading the blind. It looks like none of you are able to stand up and say, but maybe we're drinking too much, or maybe we're smoking too much, or maybe let's change this lifestyle here. It's a bit too toxic. There's this destructive energy here between the two of you currently with this energetic confluence. And I hear somebody saying, Mkhulu, do you think this energetic confluence could change in the future? Absolutely. This energy can present itself as a new person, provided that they do the work and change. But like we said, the change that the collective is looking for is not going to happen overnight. This is the kind of change that's going to take at least 3 to 5 years, as Spirit was saying, Izolo, with the collective reading. Let's clarify the devil in more detail. Specifics: the Magician, 5 of Wands, to the 4 of Pentacles, to the 2 of Wands. One thing that you do know, this person is obsessed with you. All right, whoever I'm talking about here is obsessed with you. They're holding on to you for dear life. And some of you may be saying, but Mkhulu, this person hasn't contacted me. We've had no contact. It's been 3 to 4 months, maybe even a year. And They don't behave like somebody that misses you. In fact, you could be saying, Mkhulu, I just saw their status. I just saw them posting umuntu wakhe. I just saw them updating their social media. It's a facade. They're putting on a show for you. They think that if they can make you jealous, you're going to come to them and approach them. Poor planning, because it's having the opposite effect. If anything, it's repelling you even further. But they're holding on to you for dear life here. All right, so this is what is coming through the tarot at the present moment in time. They're absolutely obsessed. They've got internal battles, yes, that they're struggling with. Okay, they struggle with their ego. They struggle with petty things. You know, it seems like to Togoza Batsi. It's absolutely confusing. It's like this. These people want to take a step forward and they take a step back. Togoza said, I'm trying to get here early because I won't be available later. So yeah, make the most of the time that I have now. Togoza Monde. Monde, please send me a direct message after this. Just say hi. Okay, so at this stage, we see here, this person is manifesting you, all right? And for some of you, they're all using dark magic to manifest you in terms of visiting Baibizan, Inyanga, and using imiti, and using chants and love spells. Togoza DK, afternoon there to Sophie, Togoza Monde. All right. Togoza many more. Togoza Mdomdala. So this person is manifesting you to such a place. To her, please send me a private message and I'll respond with the tiers that I've got available. I've got 3 tiers at the present moment that you can choose from. All right, absolutely precious. Togoza Mdomdala. They must stay wherever they are. So absolutely, there's Konisandla Semfen here. You know. You may feel, I'm feeling here for some of you, a Togoza Vero. Yes, it is a collective. For some of you, you may start feeling these different feelings or feelings of nostalgia about this person, or thinking about this person out of the blue, or having a keen interest, or seeing them now on your timeline, or running by this person, or feeling their energetic confluence, feeling their presence, thinking about them, almost having this intuitive feeling of saying, even if Noma, you've got the type of property that Togoza Rita. You may feel this energetic confluence of almost, even if you go to like a common mall, for instance, you may even feel the energy. I'm now using a very broad example. What I'm being shown is you can almost feel ukuthi lo muntu lo udlule phambi kwejaridi lakho. Or you can almost feel ukuthi lo muntu bekamile phambi kwegate lakho. Or you can almost feel that this person is in and around the vicinity here. All right, you can feel the energy. You can't explain why, but you're feeling this energy here in and around your energetic confluence. It's because this person is holding on to you quite tightly, and they're fighting these demons within them. Thank you so much, guys. Hey, Nina. Ulutano, yeah, he was passing by Maidu and Uri and Mrs. Badela and Precious, but oh, so true. Thank you so much, guys. But yeah, this is what you guys are feeling, and this person has been fighting themselves and really trying to restrain themselves to approach you. And if I tell you how many times they've tried to come towards you and make a move or contact you, because they're saying here you've made yourself very clear to them, very clear, and they just can't understand. Absolutely, Nsimbi, yabo, absolutely. Togoza precious. Thank you so much, Tino D. Truly appreciate those gifts. So this person is telling me here that Azamkulu, I tried. I really tried to move away from this connection. I really tried to forget about the collective. I really tried to replace the collective. I really tried to go on to greener pastures. It failed. This person can't get you out of their head. You're living rent-free in their head. Mangiti rent-free. I mean rent-free. Togoza kamohelo. Rent-free. To the point where it's making them so uncomfortable that I didn't need this message, but anyway, some of them do think of you intimately, and they help themselves to your pictures and videos that you took before. Injalo ndlondlo monda. No, one of them is calling now. Yeah, these guys have been, helping themselves to your images, the nostalgic memories and moments, whilst they were with this person, law, that they put you in a third party situation in, because this Six of Pentacles, Jongoba Imeso, this person was unable to make a decision between you and this person that they're with. They knew that whoever they were with was toxic, but at the same time, they felt that they were not on your level for some reason. All right. So absolutely karmic. Thank you so much, Dini D. Yes, Dini D. Venus retrograde. Now, this choice that this person had to make that they weren't making, and ultimately it created an ending here. This person took too long to make a decision. Yeah, about this energy here of the two of Pentacles to the Seven of Pentacles. This is somebody here who had multiple priorities, had not been able to manage their time accordingly, was juggling a lot, was trying to be adaptable to this new situation, was trying to negotiate a balancing decision and weighing out the options between you and them. All right. And with this, they had this long-term view, but for the two of you, they wanted to work on things. They really wanted to have some form of perseverance between this particular situation. In fact, they're saying here, they're requesting that you give them time and become understanding. They're saying that they don't understand, Uguti. How is it that you are this empathic person, this spiritual person, this person that's so forgiving, and now they're being manipulative and playing games? Message but you are not able to forgive them, manje. This is what they're saying to me. They're saying, Uguti, as in, is true, guys, no kiba. Now they want to manipulate here. They're saying that, they were confused here. They were really taking their time. They didn't want to rush into things. They really didn't know that things were serious between you. Nonsense, because Spirit is saying here, the minute that they laid with you, they knew who you were. They knew your value. They knew your worth. Ayikho lento abayikhulu yazi bangikwatisa nangithanda ukukwata. Angithanda ukukwata. No, they knew your worth here, when collective. They knew exactly who you were. They knew exactly what they needed to do. They knew exactly how to act. I'm not accepting Linda by they were not sure, or they were still assessing the situation, or batini nix. No. For some of you, they're saying here there was a codependency aspect here. They were dependent on this person. This I can take, okay? Their finances look a bit funny. But to you, the funny thing is that they looked very, very, very much stable. They looked like they were well off. In fact, they could have been supporting you. What you may have not known is that their finances were not as they seem on the surface. Interesting. So for some of them, there was codependency issues. They needed a place to stay, so they're using this person to stay. They needed somebody who is going to be a financial buffer or a support system here for all their needs that they need here. And this is exactly why they were with this particular person. But while they were with this particular person, with the Six of Pentacles being in reverse here, this person stopped giving to this person. And look at that, unpaid debt making an appearance there. This person is definitely in some form of financial situation here. All right, and now that this relationship has come to an end and they're coming back to you, something shocking is going to be a new dynamic in this relationship where they're going to start asking you for money. Yep, they're in some money problems here. A lot of them that are coming back to you, they are in some money problems. They've made some bad decisions as far back as December all the way up until now. They've made very poor decisions in terms of how they should be handling this particular situation and the money and their finances as they do have. Let's clarify this Four of Swords. Definitely you guys are not talking. All right, at least you're not talking to them, collective. I see them sending messages. You could be ignoring these messages that they're sending. You could have blocked this person because you called judgment on this particular person in the recent past. I'm seeing this person saying, I am going to find a way to get around this particular block. And they've been waiting for Pluto to be in retrograde. You know, this is why there's Pluto in judgment. There's Pluto and judgment in terms of the planetary alignments now. It's in retrograde. They're utilizing this Pluto energetic confluence to get to you. All right, sure. So many. Comment quite a bit. All right, let's clarify here, guys. I don't have too much time. And wrap up as soon as possible. What I see here, collective, you guys have been healing. You've been healing your heart. You've been assessing these. You're almost saying here, Mkulu, I've taken the time to almost assess all the important relationships that were important to you. You've taken some stock. You're almost having a hindsight view. You're having this hindsight view here in this energy of yours of healing. You guys are in this maybe is an isolation period here, the solitude. A lot of you are in this isolation period and you've had this opportunity to think about things, all right? And some of you are telling me, hey, isolation, kunini is isolated, ukanti uvela nini lo muntu omusha? Lo muntu omusha uvela abantu omdala when you are able to heal completely and radically, when you make space for the new, meaning that all of the past, it's not enough that you've just ended things with them. It's imperative nakhona ukuthi you start now looking at deleting any messages, any images, any videos, block those accounts that you have, because these people have served their purpose, no longer serve you anymore. Why do you still have them? That's the question Spirit wants to know. Why do you still have them? Thokoza monde, you know? So yabona, the ascendant masters like Omonde, people who don't have attachment issues, because this was a test of attachment foot. You know, if you want the new, you definitely need to make space for the new, because you're not going to keep a picture or an image of somebody that you don't have feelings for anymore. Umbheka ukuthi muhle. Nawo muhle sibheke esipilini. Oh gosh, I don't know how Spirit said that. But Spirit is saying, yeah, if you want to look at something beautiful, look at the mirror. Because umuhle mntana sekhaya, umuhle ndlondlo, umuhle kehlalami, nibahle guys, nibahle. Nibahle impela. You really don't need these creatures, because they're creatures, man. Like labantu laba ukuxola kubathuka, but they're creatures. They're comic, and they're not, this whole situation is not something that you're supposed to personalize. You're supposed to contextualize it. But guys, just to have clarity of thought, let's just call them what they're creatures. Creatures, I tell you. All right, and this person can only daydream about you now. They're just daydreaming about you. They realize they've made such a blunder. They're looking at this, you know, this is your energy. You're no longer here. Awusekho kule page, sowudlulile. Mara bona basasela ukuthi, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What have I done? Because now they understand what love is. Now they understand harmony. You know what they're saying now is that, Mkulu, please tell the collective ukuthi they were not aware. Okay, this one is true, but they're repeating this because they repeated this in December. They're saying this now again. They did not know what love is. All right. They were in such toxic relationship and such toxic experiences that it left them in disbelief when they met you. So when you came into their life, you gave them all this warmth and abundance, and you poured into them, and you cared about them, and you raised them, and you showed them this love. It scared them. It scared them. At DJK, no questions at the moment, Kehlela. I'm doing a collective reading. All right. Absolutely. Thank you so much for understanding, Kehlela. So this person here is saying here, this was their reason. Amongst other things, they're still trying to manipulate you here, telling you this, but this is the truth, all right? But at the very core, it's because they just wanted their freedom. All right, reactance is coming to my mind once again, is that they didn't want to be locked down. They didn't want to be committal. They love their independence, all right? They love doing what they want to do, as and when they feel like it. So they want this freedom. But they've now experienced something that is almost conflicting with their most deepest and inner beliefs, which is they no longer want this freedom. In fact, they want this commitment with you now. They understand that this freedom is so fickle, it does not fill their cups. The requirement of their cup, let's give it for argument's sake, is 1 liters. What these little small rendezvous and, sneaky links are giving them is literally something to the effect of 10 moles. It's not even making a difference in their life. They're feeling empty. They're feeling empty as they lay with these people. They are not getting their cups filled. In fact, they're feeling that they're being robbed of their joy. They're feeling like they're just being robbed left, right, and center. The people that are with, they are draining them as well of all their life force here. Definitely, but these are confused molecules here. As in, they're creatures. I love that. Let's get scientific here. Confused molecules here. There's also this thing of they never knew that there's somebody on this earth that can fill their cup to that extent. It was the first time that their 1 liter was filled and was overflowing as a result of being with somebody in their life. This is what I'm getting here for the collective. Let's clarify this 8 of Wands. Ish. They're coming to you, okay, collective. There's the Page of Wands. You could have been dealing with the air sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And we've got this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, 8 of Wands energy. They're going to communicate with you. As I'm saying, this retrograde is going to do a number of them. And they will not, especially for those where you've had no contact for more than 4 weeks. Definitely this person you've had no contact with for more than 4 weeks is definitely going to contact you. The person that you thought they're not thinking of you, the person that's putting a show for you, that's posting them and their new partner, there's nothing there. Trust me when I say there is nothing there. All right, this person is smitten with you. They are in love with you. Togoza Shani. All right. Absolutely, Moira. Absolutely. But the thing is, you see, you dispelled that illusion. When you came into this person's life, you filled that cup up and you made it overflow. You didn't put it halfway. You made that cup overflow. For some of them, they're telling me that, I'm cool about for some of you, when they engaged with you intimately, it was the first time they reached climax. That's how much you overfilled their cups. It was the first time that they actually climaxed. Deep stuff. And that is why I'm saying wherever they are right now, they're experiencing the most it is what it is. They're probably just passing time. It's just doing your responsibilities in a relationship. When the time comes for you guys for them to be intimate, they become intimate. You know what I mean? But so far as the comparison between what you guys had, the intimacy and the connection that you had, that intensity of what you guys had, nothing compared to what they're experiencing at the moment. And this is why they're coming back to you. Because now they miss this energy. They're just saying, you know what, I need to put my pride aside. If I die, I die. Some of them are saying that. If I die, I die, but I will die having confessed my love to you. Okay. Or my lust to you. Because it's more lust more than love here. I don't see any cups other than the cups that have been here. They're annoying. They're quite annoying. So this person is in the stubborn energy of the emperor. When they're in the stubborn energy emperor, this is somebody who's definitely coming. They're not changing their mind. This is somebody who's in their masculine energy. This person here. Alright. Yes. There's recordings after the lives. Actually, I must actually start recording them and putting them onto YouTube. I think I'll do that when I've got some time, either this weekend or I'll find time, guys. But this person here, is being and is saying that they want to come towards you respectfully. Alright, they want to come towards you correctly this time. They feel that they've figured you out. They understand your boundaries. They understand your structure now. They understand the authority that you hold within their life. They understand the position that you occupy. They understand the practicality of your thinking and why you're so rigid within your approach. So that is why I'm saying that this person knew who you were when you laid with them the first time. Thank you so much, Monde. Wow. Okay, so this person knew who you were. There was no way that they didn't know who you were. Yep, yeah, injalo Moira, all in the name of lust here. Or, let me give them also this. The seed, the catalytic seed that you've planted in them is germinating, as I've been saying in the past videos here, collective, But it's not mature enough yet to bear fruit. It's like planting a seed of a Baibizan, a what's the quickest flowering tree? I think it's a lemon tree or an orange tree for that matter. Those trees take about 3 to 5 years to first bear fruit. They need to mature a bit. So what you've done in their lives, you've planted that seed to direct them in the right direction. So the direction is there. Yes, they've broken ground, but they still have that immaturity. They can't stand for winds. They can't stand for a bit of being, if a seed can only take, hypothetically speaking, 15 mils of water a day. In the event where you pour now a liter of water, you're going to drown it, you're going to destroy the structure. That little seedling is not going to survive in that environment. That's the analogy that Spirit is showing me here. So this person still needs to find their roots. They need to find themselves. But they are growing here. I'll give them that. But they're far from being ready, especially for you. You are ascending at such a high frequency. It's day and night here. It's day and night. They miss you with this 5 of Pentacles here, all right? And they have experienced a lot of financial loss. Here's this financial loss again, right under the 6 of Pentacles again. So I feel that this person will be coming to you strongly telling you that maybe there's something that they need help with financially, or something happened to their money in the recent past. They're surrendering now. They're surrendering to Spirit. They're saying here at this present moment, you know what? I've lived my life the way I've tried to live my life, the best way I've tried, and the only thing that makes sense at this present moment in time is you, collective. You're the only thing that makes sense to them presently, and that creates this grounding energetic confluence in their lives here. All right. Abigail says, someone told me they want intimacy while I wanted to be celibate and I gave him. Maybe that's the seed. Okay. Now the seed here, in as much as yes, the sexual energy does have a role to play. Your catalytic effect here is you moving yourself. The seed that you planted was you moving away from this person's life. It made them think. It made them think about their choices here. All right. So let's look at this Knight of Pentacles. This person is in this 9 of Wands energetic confluence. They're saying here, Sibindu yabulala, Sibindu yaphilisa. Meaning that in English, they're on this nine of Wands energetic confluence. They're feeling like the wounded warrior. They're feeling like, they're in this energetic confluence of, they don't have too much confidence of the outcome, but they're going to bite the bullet nonetheless. They're saying here, if it means that the last sword is going to strike me down, let it strike me down in honor as a warrior. Remember, they're in the Emperor energetic confluence here. So they are really tapping into a very deep. It's taking a lot for them to come forward to you at this present moment in time. Togoza Kat, your presence is beyond felt, my angel. It is beyond felt. You're living rent-free in this person's mind. You see, they know who you are. They know who you are. Bakbiza ngegama. They're saying, I am in love with the divine feminine who is my collective, who is my emperor, who is my empress. As they came in as the emperor. Oh, my camera here today is doing a number on me. But nonetheless, this is what these people are doing. They're now seeing you for who you really are, their divine counterpart. And this is why they're coming in the emperor energy, in the divine masculine energy, and saying, I cannot lose my counterpart. And you know why? It's because you're vibrating in this beautiful Venetian energy here of the Empress. Togoza NG, always good to have you here, and they love you. No, they really do love you, and they are obsessed over you, absolutely, Togoza Fexi. The irony in that, Foxy. But yeah, they now find themselves in your shoes. Spirit is almost saying that, the love that you had for them while they were playing games with you, that's the love now they have for you. And the manje wena, you are just giving this energetic confluence of, it seems like a little bit too late. This person took too long. They took too long to make their mind up. They took too long to make their way towards you. They took too long to choose you. They took too long to have a closure here with this past person. Some of you are telling me that you waited for this person. Some of you waited a year for this particular person. And masomthola thokoza langelihle. And masomthola ke manje lo muntu lona, still they're missing you around. And it's almost you telling me ukuthi mkhulu bengisabamele ukuthi into yabo ukuthi iphele so that you two can have something. But still, this person still wanted to have their cake and eat it. Anyway, this is why we have this Tower and the 10 of Wands here to this 2 of Cups here, this thing here, because there's a third party here. And I always say here with this card here, and this is what concludes the reading here, Izumonde, 2 years full waiting for this person. Rita says an entire year. Guys. Guys. Batsi says, Mkulu, you deserve the roses. You are killing it, Baba. Togoza mdumdala. Shushu baby says 7. Guys. Guys. So manje Spirit is saying the minimum waiting period manje. Angithi senijwayele ukuma. Abigail 3 years, Katli 1 year, 4 months. Kuyabheda guys. Full 12 months over. Nimile nje, patiently waiting ukuthi yazi mangazithola nje laphana nje, mangazifrostana laphana izinto ezohamba kahle. Angihleki guys. Angihleki, I'm laughing just at the situation because yes, Spirit has just a wicked sense of humor ngesinye isikhathi. Yabona manje khiphe elinye ifile manje. Khiphe elinye ifile elinzima kabi. So look guys, it's Umbali is still waiting. 5 months going on 6 now. Guys, Spirit is very clear. Lo muntu lo, if you're prepared to wait again, the next waiting period is the next 3 to 5 years. Good lo muntu abe ready. Angeke abe ready for when. And the sad thing here is that even naye masakaba mature aseka ile sihlahla lesi I need to speak English. Even though they become mature and they become this blossoming orange tree, all right, and they start bearing fruits, you must also take into consideration that a mature tree will bear more fruit than a younger tree. So there'll still be that gap. There'll still be that gap between the two of you. And they won't be able to catch up with you here. They won't be able to catch up. The gap is just too much. The gap is just too much here. Hey, but you are just, yeah, you are light years ahead of this person in a manner of speaking. But you love them, you know? And here's the Empress here. The Divine Feminine is acknowledging that, look, yes, I love this person. Yes, I've got strong feelings for this person. Yes, I'll always cherish them and have a special place in my heart. But at the moment, I need to uninstall them from inside and see them externally and put them outside of my heart. Because you are making a head over heart decision, and you're taking your heart and you're putting it aside. And you're saying, let bygones be bygones. You're the Empress here. You're the ruler of your reality. You know exactly what your worth is. You know exactly what you want. You will not be disrespected. You will not be put into third-party situations here. Your intuition is too advanced. You've gone through all of these games. You're tired. You're exhausted. You're just like, you know what? That's it. That's it. That's it. To hell with it. And that's what the most of the collective is saying. Rita says, and it's difficult to look the other way. Nubian says, Mkhulu, you're speaking to me. Lana Togoza and Londl. Shoo baby says, yes, Mkhulu, I'm tired. Yes, guys, you know. Cabanga, Moira, cabanga. I think you guys will meet again, yes, in the retirement home. Mhlambe their wisdom would have been wiser then. But with that said, collective, I'll need to run now. Time is not on my side. Quite a few things that I need to do. Thank you so much for the likes and the shares and the follows and the gifts. You guys are absolutely amazing. For those that would like to have a private reading, please inbox me, and I'll definitely send you a reply in terms of the tiers that I've got available. Monday, please don't forget to drop me an inbox there. They're on my neck. They're like, "Mkhomboze futhi mntu omdala." And thank you so much, everybody. Right? Yeah, Shem, you know. Yeah, even the dogs are going. Now that I end the reading, they stop barking now. Anyway, guys, have yourselves a good day moving forward. Let's catch up again when Spirit allows, yeah? Love and light, everybody. And the bus is really, now they're barking again. They're like, I know it's too long. Let's bark again. Anyway, guys, have a good one. Bing.